Notion is changing, and at least for me, there was one agent that needed a workaround. And guess what? There is a new way of building this agent because of a new Notion feature. So the workaround is no longer needed and it's much simpler. So in this video, I will show you the agent, how it works, and how to implement it. For those who don't know me, my name is Leon. I've spent over 5,000 hours in Notion, and I already worked with other business owners on their Notion workspace. Now, first of all, let me introduce you to the general flow, like what is the agent, what databases, and so on. So what we have is we have one custom agent. So an agent that runs automatically. In terms of databases, we have a meeting notes database, and this meeting notes database holds all our meetings. Then we have an action items database. You could also name this tasks database, but for this video, I want to call this action items. And then we have this custom agent. And the purpose is every time that we have a meeting, we use a Notion meeting notes block. And then when the meeting is finished, I will tell you about the details in a second. This agent will go take the action items from the meeting notes block and put it inside of our task/action items database. This is the complete agent. So we have the agent. Let me show you the meeting notes database. Here we have a meeting that we will use in a second. And here we have the meeting notes block where we can transcribe the meeting. Here is a linked view of the action items. And then we have in the details a little transfer checkbox. And we have a transfer button that will set this property to check if we click this. Now keep this in mind because now this will get really important. Because now I want to dig a bit deeper into the agent. We have the agent and the agent needs to be triggered based on something. And here previously, we will rebuild this agent in a second to the new possibility. Previously, we said if the transfer checkbox, which we set with the button to check, is checked, then the agent should start. And then we say in the instructions that this agent is in charge to transfer the action items to the actual action items database. And then we basically describe, you can pause this video now if you want, that it should move the action items from the meeting notes block to the task database, fill out all the properties. So if the agent is sure about what person this task is for, fill it out. When it is sure about the date, because it picked it up, set the date, also set the right name, and also link the right meeting to the task. You will see this in a second. Then last but not least, we have the access, and here, because we will work with a relation, we need to give the agent access to the meeting notes database so it can view at the block. Can view is enough because it needs to only look what action items are there. And then, of course, also the action items database, because the agent then needs to put in new entries into that database. That's why here I grant the agent can edit content access. So now let's give it a test run for the agent, how it currently is. With this workaround of clicking a button, this will then check a checkbox, and this checkbox will trigger the agent. So now I will start recording some sample data, and then I will trigger the agent.
Notion AI is transcribing this meeting.
I need to finish action item 1 until today. I need to finish action item 2 until tomorrow. And I need to finish action item 3 until next Tuesday. Now I just gave the meeting notes block some sample data to work with. Now it will give me a summary and the action items. You can see complete action item 1 due today, 2 due tomorrow, and so on. And now if everything is finished, I can say transfer. And now in a second, the action items, you can see the agent starts working. The action items will pop up down here. And you can see this is the case. We have action item 1, action item 2, action item 3. We have the right due dates, we have the person, and we have the relation. By the way, if you want to have this agent as well as the two database, it is available in the video description down below. Now let's rebuild the agent. Let us slightly change it up because there is an easier way. Let's go to the meeting notes database. Let's go to the template, go to edit, and then we can get rid of this button here, as well as on top of this transfer property. This is no longer needed. Then in the agent, you will see we get this invalid label here, and we can also entirely delete this trigger because now we can actually trigger on finishing of a meeting block. So if I click finish in the meeting block, I instantly trigger this agent. I don't need to click transfer and this will check the checkbox and then the agent. I can do this instantly and get rid of the rest. So now I can say add trigger, meeting note summarized, go for the meeting notes database, then can view is okay. Then I go for the all view. You can also narrow this down if you want to filter and then only in this view for these meeting entries apply this trigger. Now I want to go for all. Then I can click on add trigger. And this is basically it. So let's test it again. I will add a new entry. You can see now we don't have this button here anymore, and I will now give it other data. I need to finish action item 4 by next Monday. I need to finish action item 5 by next Wednesday. I need to finish action item 6 by next Thursday. And now I basically stopped the meeting, and you will see in a second the agent will start. And you can see the agent started instantly, and in a second the action items should pop up. And you can see this is the case. Now in this case the person isn't selected, but we have action item 4 next Monday fits, next Wednesday fits, and also next Thursday. And we also link it to the right meeting. So everything except the person worked. If you want to get this agent, it is available in the video description down below. Now, in order to publish this agent to the Notion marketplace, I need to put the two original databases inside of the instructions. Now, obviously, this is not where you should store your databases. So if you don't have a meeting notes database, if you don't have a task database, just use them, but put them on a separated backend page where all your other full page original databases should live. But definitely put them out of here. Databases shouldn't live inside of instructions. Now, in order to publish it, I need to do it. And also, if you have an existing task database, an existing meeting notes database, and you want to implement this agent, then just get rid of these two databases, change the trigger here to your meeting notes database, change the two links here to your task/action items database, and also swap them here for your databases. So now you know this is the way that this agent works, and I think it's an incredible use case for custom agents. But this new feature, this new trigger, was actually only one of many incredible updates Notion shipped. If you don't want to miss out on the other ones, then watch this video over here. Stay consistent. See you next time.